Okay, okie dokie, we are back. This is a different kind of vibe, but we vibe. Today we are going to be just vibing out with some like streamer friends and some peeps, and it's gonna be fun. Um, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm vibing. Whoop. There we go. We are live. Let's go. Let's go. All right, cool.
Of a milestone.
All right. Wait, oh fuck. No worry, yeah, hello. Well, we're here. We're vibing. All right. You guys
Are
chilling?
you sure we're vibing?
Yeah, we're just chilling.
I'm chilling.
I mean, I'm chilling.
Being chilling.
I'm big chilling. I mean, why would I not be
Being chilling.
big
Being
chill?
chilling.
You know the meme? The fucking big chilling. Ah, fuck. I don't know, like
Yeah.
the you know that word is meant to be like ice cream or some shit?
Yeah, it means ice cream. I mean, I live in Taiwan and they speak Chinese here, so that's why for me that meme was extra funny because I actually live in a Chinese-speaking country.
That's
So it
funny.
was just funny. It was funny how it went from being chilling to big chilling.
Oh my
It's
god.
That's so
just
silly. That's
evolved over
so
time.
silly.
Anushka,
That is
are
so
you
funny.
kidding?
Very funny.
So yeah, currently in our chat we have Ash, also known as Nearlywise. We have Earthbendercharlie, which for
Hey,
some reason his name is displaying as E dot dot dot, but just don't worry about it. We have me, of
mashallah.
course, the Ghost. Yeah, if you were in my Discord server, you have probably noticed that my name is Ebonap the Ghost, because I'm barely ever here. Um, then we have
Yeah.
Fox. Hi, Fox. Um, I mean, are you a VTuber, Fox? Can I even?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that, and I was like, I don't want to say incorrect things about you if that's not the case.
Wait,
I
No, I'm
are our
a
wasn't.
cameras
VTuber.
on?
I
Can
am.
we all be seen on your stream?
No, no. Like you guys, if
Oh
you
no.
so choose to have your camera on, then that's your
Wait, I want my
choice.
camera on. I want my
Oh.
face and out in the ether.
Okay, well, you can have your camera on, and you do that. Um,
All right, well, I will.
well,
Thank you very much.
all right, damn.
Unbelievable.
I can't because my
Unacceptable
OBS
behavior.
won't let me do that whilst I'm streaming, which
Well,
sucks.
good. That's what you deserve for your unacceptable behavior.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my
Dude, the
god.
fucking
It's getting
violence is
rough in
No.
here.
wild.
Shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit.
Turn on camera.
I'm feeling
Like,
attacked. I'm feeling
you should.
really attacked. Well, anyway, I mean, I'm glad, Fox doesn't hate me, and I'm glad that Nearlywise doesn't hate me.
What?
Um,
Why?
What?
I have no reason to hate you.
well, I don't know. Like, I've been trolling your chats for quite some time, so I couldn't tell you. You might hate
You're
me.
not a troll. You're not a troll.
You think? I think I'm a troll.
Charlie.
Yeah, well,
Charlie, this'll really throw you for a loop.
Oh God.
What
oh
if
shit.
I'm a robot? What if I'm a robot and what if my chickens are also robots?
Whoa.
That
Oh,
would be a plot twist. That's all I could say.
That is a plot
Perhaps a plot
twist.
twist I would be extremely interested in. Maybe I'd be more interested in robot chickens than, you know, living and
And
breathing
robot
chickens.
me?
Yeah, even that too, yeah.
You know what's
Possibly, why
crazy?
not?
Like, Fox, I genuinely thought you were like some sort of fucking robot when I first joined your chat for the first time. I was like,
Oh
who
my
is this
god.
being? Because I was like,
My camera's just doing the swirly swirly thing. How do
So
I
oh,
mysterious.
oh
how do I
no.
free myself from the swirl?
Is it because you have OBS open or something?
I do. Is
Yes,
there a
that's
way
probably
around
why.
this?
Yes, if you close your OBS and then reopen your camera and then open up OBS again, you'll be fine.
I have to close my OBS.
Well, yes, because that's why it interferes with the camera. I can't. It's why I can't turn on my camera either because I have my OBS on.
Closing OBS means ending my stream, right? Temporarily.
Well, yeah, that's the only problem. So you can't have your
Yeah.
camera on. Lamal, get better.
Okay, let me just quickly do that. So you
I
said
am the only
close or
one who
kill
has the
OBS and then
camera
revive
powers.
it. Okay.
Dude, I love how Nearlywise has the only camera perms here. All right, because
I mean, I have my camera on and it's capturing my VTuber.
okay, true, but okay, but then again, you have special effects and you can do silly, goofy things, so it's not the same, you know.
Okay, camera. Can I be seen now? Am I
Yeah.
visible?
Yeah, you can be seen.
Okay.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
fuck. Oh,
All right, peek. I'm not turning on my camera. You guys don't need to see my ugly mug, okay? That shit.
all
What?
good, all good.
You guys don't need to see that. You guys already see me enough anyway on my Instagram and other places, so that's fine. You guys already know what I look like. It's all good. It's all good. You know, I actually, dude, I was watching some really weird videos this morning. Okay, and I wanted
Uh-huh.
to talk about this, which wasn't really my intentions because I was not coming into this stream with like thinking, oh, I was gonna talk about this one particular topic. But then it came up, and I was like, okay, I kind of need to talk about it because I want to know your opinions. Okay, what do you think
Okay.
about the role playing community?
Ooh, I know where this is going. Does this involve certain someone by the names of Moon and Moon?
Something like that, but
Okay.
look. I need some opinions on the how would you feel if someone? Okay, I'll give you a situation, an example situation. Okay, all right. What if you had a partner and your partner is doing role playing in a game with some other people, okay, and they're doing ERP type content, okay, would you classify that as cheating? Because I just wanna I'm just trying to find out whether that's because the situation is crazy.
I mean, I think
I'll
it
let everyone
depends
else go first.
on the
Depends on.
intent.
See,
Yeah, I agree. I think it depends on the intent.
cause like, look, listen, yeah, look, role playing is perfectly fine. But it was just kind of weird how like this person was like married for like 15 years, and it was just a really weird situation where like clearly there was something more happening, and that was weird.
I
Yeah,
think
I
the
mean,
first
well, in that
thing,
case, it sounds like you
Yeah,
can
I was
see
like,
that there's
ooh.
something more to it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
yeah,
Oh,
I
hi,
think the
Laughing
first thing,
Panda.
like to
Go on.
answer your original question, like
Mm,
if to say whether it's cheating or not is going to depend heavily on the individual relationship between the people,
true.
right? Because you
yep,
got to
yep,
set your boundaries to begin with, right? But if
Yeah.
you're just talking
yep.
about for the average person, for me, it's not so much about the intent of the role play. I mean, the intent of the role play is important, but for me, it's about the length of time, which is what was the most one of the most egregious things in that whole situation. Like you're talking about a role play,
Uh,
like erotic
Mm.
romantic role plays for like 7 to 8 hours on end each session. That's
oh
just
Ooh.
like
no, oh no.
Yeah, no, no.
that's far too much time away from your partner to be kosher for most people, you know. So I think that's
That
like a
is
huge
true.
issue.
That is true. Wait,
Yeah.
so who exactly are we talking about? Because now I want to learn about this
Yeah,
tea some more.
it's a lot of drama. It's streamer drama that like I don't particularly want to get too into because at the moment we don't know much information whether like you
Wait, is
know
it like big streamers? Like, is it streamers whose
I
names I
don't
would recognize?
I don't think so. I mean
Okay, okay.
Moo is one of the people in question, and who is it? Diva. What's her name? I think Earthbendercharlie would know who the other fucking person is. Oh my
I
god.
don't know the cheater or cheatee names. The only name I know is Moon Moon, to be honest.
Cheater,
And
cheaty.
and
Yeah.
prior to this, I didn't even know who they were, to be fair.
No,
I
I
only
didn't know
know
who
about
they
it because
were
of
until like
live
this
stream
morning.
shows.
I literally didn't know about them
Oh
until
damn.
like this morning. I was watching do you know a YouTuber called Oomperville?
No, never heard
Oh,
of
okay. Well,
them.
I was watching him make this like video, and he actually unlisted the video, which was really weird. He unlisted the
Okay.
video that he made about this situation. I don't know whether that was because of the I don't know him being contacted by someone in particular,
Right.
being like you shouldn't really be talking about such things, whatever. Anyway, I don't know why specifically that video is unlisted, but it is. So
Mm.
it's a little sus, but at the same time, we don't know if she did quote unquote cheat. I mean, the evidence is it's a little tinted.
Wait, when you say she, who is the she? Like,
No,
like which she are you
it's
talking about?
Diva. It's Diva. Diva something Diva.
Okay.
Mimoon's the guy
Right.
who, by the way, hasn't been divorced from his wife, but they're currently split. Which I
Right.
don't know how I feel about that. But you know what? It's whatever.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. So, me and Ash and a couple of other people, we've been playing D&D together, right?
Right, yeah.
So, we're role-playing as particular characters. If my character were to get into a relationship with another character, I would roleplay as if the characters are in a relationship, but I would not go out of my way to intentionally make it raunchy and intentionally make it
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
there's a
Yeah.
you put a limit on it. Like there's a line between what's acceptable and what's not.
yeah, well, that's what I
Yeah,
thought,
there
but
definitely is.
you know, for sure.
I think the spooky thing though is that like once you open yourself up for like if you're spending that amount of time with somebody, it's no surprise that it's like a gateway almost, right? Like 8 hours on end, even if the role play itself is not super erotic or super like, raunchy
Yeah.
or whatever. You're just
Right.
spending a lot of time with another
Yeah, it's
individual,
just
and
odd.
that time can lead way to other things happening.
I agree
You
with
know?
you. I do.
Yeah.
It's definitely a weird situation to be in, and I do
Mm.
feel a little bad for the husband in question, by the way. You know, him finding out about all of this is a little like honestly, I could
And
not
it
be in
happened
his
at
shoes.
it happened at TwitchCon, right?
Yeah,
I
it
think
did
that's
happen at
what was
TwitchCon. Yeah, it did very much
right.
happen at TwitchCon, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I couldn't be in that situation finding out about all of this. To be honest, I would be crazy.
Yeah.
I could not. And
Wow.
15 years is quite a long time, by the way. 15 years of marriage is
Oh yeah.
it's a solid
Mhm.
solid time frame, and I'm like, and
Yeah.
and bear in mind, apparently, according to Moon, who's the guy that she was being doing like the role play with,
Yeah.
he was like, oh well, like she never told me that she was ever in like a relationship or anything like that. So clearly, it's evident
That
that
makes it way worse.
clearly there's something more to this. There's something more to this tea that I'm just like, I kind of want to know more.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
until
Moon
then,
I
did
mean,
a
I'm
stream
intrigued
about
now
it, and
too.
yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
have to send you
I
this
think
video for context. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of crazy. Go on.
yeah. There's a lot of information out there. Like, yeah, Moon did a stream about it, and I'm pretty sure at this point all parties involved have spoken on it.
Yeah.
So there is a way to like, look
Yeah, no,
into it,
Diva
but
did
it just
say
take a lot of time.
that she's gonna bring out more information on her side. So until then, we don't know. Like, I feel like there's more to the situation, apparently,
Mhm.
and apparently some people are saying that the husband in question has also done bad, but we don't
Right.
know that indefinitely. It's all alleged, and I can't like say
Yeah.
like whatever.
And it's super like interpersonal,
Yeah,
relationship
yeah, and
stuff over the
I
years,
can't
and
comment too much on that, but I can say it's a little different if you are like into role playing. I would feel like, and you are literally like, and it seems like according to Moon, as far as like I heard like a stream clip of his, he did say that apparently they were like role playing in and out of role play in terms of conversations,
What?
and I was like, okay, that's a little
How does that work?
sus.
Oh.
That's a little. I don't know how I
Yeah.
feel about that. Like, you're telling me
Yeah.
you were doing this whilst you were on stream and off stream?
Yeah,
Question
that's
mark?
nope.
I
Yeah,
don't know how I feel
that's a
about that.
big move.
So
That's a
yeah,
bit-
which was a kind of like a highlight for me in the sense of like, okay, this is a little. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, okay, sure, role playing in a game on stream, fair. You know, I can settle with that.
Right.
But like off stream
Yeah.
too,
Off stream
like
is
clearly it's
a whole
crazy.
other
Like
conversation.
that's a different
Mhm.
kind of vibe entirely. And
That's
That's
a
totally
completely
different.
different thing.
I don't know. I don't know like the whole sitch, but I know bits of it, and honestly, I just wanted to know like what your opinions were because I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, bro, that's crazy. That is a
Yeah.
wild thing to do, especially like for a relationship that is quote 15 years, and the fact that like Moon, he's like, oh well, technically I'm separated from my wife, so it's kind of okay. But they're not divorced, by the way. They're just separated.
Right.
If you have to preface it with technically, then you
Yeah.
probably need to rethink it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, he was like,
Yeah, it's quite
guys, like
offensive.
we are separate, but we're not divorced yet. Like, bear in mind
And
they've
you're
been
still
separated.
married.
Yeah, so like they're still married. So Moon and his
That's it.
wife are still technically legally married, but they've been separated for 2 months. And then this diva girl, uh, has been married to this guy for like this other dude for about 15 years. It's a little complicated. It's
Right.
like, yo, what the?
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, I'm just
Quite
like,
complex.
bruh, that's crazy. And yeah, no, if this is like the reality of how things are gonna go in the future when it comes to role playing, this is actually sad. We
I
can't
mean,
Oh
come
my
to
but the
this
god.
thing is,
point.
like, people, unfortunately, people cheat, right? Like,
Oh yeah,
you
true.
say, oh, they've been in relationships for like 15 years and stuff, but it's times like this when the relationship's been that long where you start to see flaws and you start to see,
Oh yeah, for sure.
signs of weakness and stuff. And so I think like the most interesting thing for me is that this happened via a role play situation, which I've never seen
Yeah,
it happen before.
that's
That's what
definitely
makes it
different
like
for
extra
me.
funny
Yeah,
or
no, for
interesting.
me,
But
I find the situation a
mhm,
little funny because it's kind of like silly, goofy, and like if
yeah,
you've seen the screenshots of the DM conversations, like it's
oh
quite
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's
I didn't
quite
go through
something.
them, but I saw somebody covering them on stream, and I saw how lengthy they were.
And I was like, bro,
And
that's
so,
crazy. And I was like, bro,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, no, if you see them, I'm gonna have to show you like the video like at some point. I'm gonna have to send it to you, Fox,
right.
for context,
Yeah.
because like, dude, some of the text conversations, it seems like, and these were text conversations during like the whole VidCon, not VidCon, TwitchCon situation. So they were both at TwitchCon, by the way.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Which, and some, I think there was like one particular text in particular that was like alluding to the fact that like uh, he's previously been over to hers at TwitchCon,
right.
quote, and I was like,
Mm.
oh, I don't know about you, but that's kind of crazy. Like
yeah.
That
that's
is
not
Pretty
kind of
some
wild.
like
crazy.
that's not some role playing situation that like it'd be okay. Like role play, I do believe I do like role play personally. I do believe that people should be able to just be their own character and do whatever. But like you gotta set boundaries for like your respected partner or whatever. And
Yeah,
especially if you're like a streamer and a content creator, I feel like that's very crucial.
yeah. Extra important.
Cause yikes, like that is
Yeah,
a
I think
oof.
I've kind of been blackpilled on like just not relationships, but like I myself have been a part
Yeah.
of some wild cheating situations. Like not
Well,
me being the cheating person, but just crazy situations that have just completely blackpilled me on what in terms of like what humans are capable of, or
I
how
know it's
Yes.
how
wild.
much a
Yep.
person can lie,
Yep.
and the
Hmm.
crazy scenarios in which somebody can cheat in is just I'm not surprised anymore these days,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
no.
Um,
It's true.
Like
Yeah.
honestly, like actually haven't like spoken much, but like I'm genuinely curious on like your take on it because honestly, like I don't know. This is definitely different, and I've never seen someone use like role playing as a cheating method. Quote that's
yeah,
different. Like I've seen other things, but that's definitely different for sure.
Yeah. It's definitely different. I don't know. I feel like everybody else here has definitely gone over it pretty well. Like, it depends on like your personal relationship for the most part, in my opinion. Like if you've talked about it with your partner and your partner's been like, yeah, I consider that to be cheating, then that's cheating. But like if you've talked about it with your partner and they're like fine with it, then that's like a different story. But it sounds
True.
like in the situation that we're talking about, that was not the case.
Like I don't
So,
think they had a
Right.
conversation about it. That's what I can
yeah,
it from what I can tell. I don't think the conversation was there. And the husband in question, he did tweet out and said that their relationship was never open, quote.
right.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. He said
So
that.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe she was thinking differently. I don't know, but
Well,
the
I mean,
communication
I'm
wasn't
just
there.
saying, I could not intentionally keep something, from my husband like that. Like
That's
it's,
Yeah,
crazy.
I wouldn't either.
that you intentionally hid that.
No, yeah, she
Hmm.
knows. Like, she's very much in the knowledge.
So
She
like you're
definitely
still
knows.
being a crappy person regardless
Hmm.
because you're intentionally hiding that.
And I don't know. It was an interesting situation that I saw this morning, and I was kind of like, wow, what the fuck? Have we really come to this point in the era, like day and age, where like people are just doing this shit? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is
And
this
it's gonna
really?
get more crazier probably as time
Fuck's
goes
sake.
on.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we should watch ourselves carefully. We should definitely keep our windows and doors closed. Um and make sure that we don't have any random visitors. Definitely, because that
Beware of the random visitor.
dude, that sounds crazy to me, dude. And I feel like for some reason this happens more in the streamer space and like content creator space than it does in any other
Yeah.
space, which is
Yeah,
really
for
bizarre
sure.
to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
I mean, streamers and content creators are more likely to engage with roleplay, like this kind of roleplay anyway.
Oh, for
You know,
sure.
like it was GTA roleplay, right?
Yeah,
Is
it
that what the
was.
game was?
That's yeah, it was GTA. It was GTA roleplay,
Yeah,
which is wild to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah. So it's like the community is going to be more likely to engage in said thing because of yeah, because it's makes
Yeah,
sense in that
true.
way. Like I wouldn't expect a normie to find out, oh, my partner cheated on me with GTA roleplay, and we're just normies and we don't even play video games
That's
that
pretty
much, you know?
funny. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. It's definitely like a streamer thing, which
Mhm.
is kind of
Yeah, for
unfortunate.
sure.
But hey, hopefully, hopefully the human race will actually have something in the future.
Like apparently every TwitchCon something like this happens.
Yeah,
Like maybe
true.
not role play, but there's always like some kind of drama, some kind of blow up.
And I'm
Like
like, but
TwitchCon is just like a congregation of it's like a perfect whirlpool of these kinds of things to
dude,
take
this is
place.
why I kind of want to go to a
Mhm.
TwitchCon. Is that crazy? Is that
Yeah,
kind
good
of
content,
crazy?
right?
Yeah, I
Just
kind of
to
want to
see
go
it
to
go down
TwitchCon
in real
just so then
life.
I can have the true experience in real life.
The true
I've
content creator
never
experience.
Nah,
paid attention to TwitchCon at all, but I think I'm gonna have to start.
yeah, honestly, for real, you're missing out on all the good tea right now, folks. Like
Oh man.
everything, all of the drama, especially when it comes to Twitch creators and like YouTube creators, it always happens at either TwitchCon or VidCon or something con related. Okay, it usually happens. Like that's just the average
I'm
kind of thing.
I'm getting on YouTube immediately after this stream.
You're like, oh no, I missed so much. That's crazy. Now, honestly, like I'm not really like a super drama orientated person, but when I see it, I'm like, ooh, I want to know more. Like I'm invested now, you know. Like I
Like
want to
I
know all
want
the
the
tea.
tea.
Yes, exactly. And we're not talking about the British tea, by the way. We're talking about, we're talking about the drama type of tea.
Drama tea,
That
yeah.
boiling
Exactly.
tea,
Exactly. Speaking of tea,
scalding hot tea.
speaking of tea, what are your favorite teas that you guys like to consume?
Ooh, wait, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh God. Okay.
It's
you
I no, I have one. So I have a bunch of teas that just kind of got shoved into my cabinets over time, and I was like, man, I need to really drink some of this tea.
okay?
So there's one, I don't know
Mhm.
how to pronounce it, but it's spelled Roobios,
What the? I've
and
never heard of this.
it's fucking delicious. Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
I've
news to
heard
me
of
as
it,
well.
but I've never had any.
It's
Whoa,
so delicious.
dude, I might have to try this tea.
It's like, you know how like when you make tea, sometimes
Mhm.
like if you steep it too long or something, it'll have like that bitter taste.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This does not have that at all. Like it's
What
clean,
the
it's
fuck?
tasty, it's delicious. Oh, it's so good.
Did you
And
telling me it's
it's
sweet?
that Roobios, whatever, however that is,
Mhm.
plus almond pieces and papaya pieces.
Hmm.
What the fuck? Are we just learn a new tea like thing today? Dude,
Maybe, maybe.
that's
I think my
crazy.
favorite tea that I have right now, it's called strawberry acai, but it's an actual
Oh,
tea. It has like
Ooh,
green tea, I think, in it, as well as like the strawberry pieces and the acai stuff.
ooh,
It's
that's
very
actually kind
good.
of
It's very
funky.
sweet. Like you don't have to add anything into it to make it taste like sweet. It just is.
mhm, mhm.
Dude,
And I
I
really appreciate that in a tea
I
because
need
I don't
tea
like bitter things.
recommendations, guys. Okay, I need some new
Well, you
tea to
gotta look up
try.
that one I just told you,
All
and
right, cool.
I just finished a box of
Ooh,
cinnamon tea. It was called Hot Cinnamon Sunset,
ooh,
and
that sounds good.
that one was sweet without adding anything to it.
That
It
sounds
was
good.
delicious. And
Dude,
it's perfect. I mean, we're in fall right now, so get you some hot cinnamon sunset tea.
Dude, honestly, anything cinnamon based, alright, is always good. Okay.
I think my favorite all-time tea is like chai tea.
Chai tea. I've never had it. I've
Oh,
kind of
some
wanted to have
iced
it.
chai. Ooh.
I like iced chai, but I also just like warm chai too. Like any form of like the chai tea, whether it like sometimes you get it in like latte form, sometimes you get it like just straight up. Like I don't know. I love chai tea. It's my favorite. It's always been my favorite.
For sure, for
Okay,
sure.
Charlie. Charlie, I feel like you would be the most qualified to speak on this because you grew up in London. Yeah, so they're like into their tea, right? And now you live in Asia, which is like tea land.
Tea land,
So
indeed. One of
you've
the tea lands.
experienced both sides.
My favorite tea. Well, I haven't visited home for like 6 years, so I've been away from the UK for a very long time. But when I was there, I would say there's a brand called PG Tips.
Oh yes,
which,
I know. Yes.
Like
Oh my
the
God.
smell of the tea bags is just crack cocaine.
Dude,
like almost
literally.
crack. Well, I don't know what crack cocaine
Oh my
smells
God.
like, but
Dude, no, it's
imagine-
literally a drug.
imagine
I
it's like
agree.
PG
It's
Tips.
literally a
Yeah,
drug.
it
It's
smells so good.
fucking.
Like I
Okay,
might
hold
even
up.
argue that it smells better than it tastes. It just smells really, really good.
Dude, yeah, no,
I might be
I've
starting a
smelled.
fight here.
Ooh, okay.
Oh shit! Wait, a
Oh no.
cocaine
I might
fight?
be starting
You
a fight
smoking
here.
cocaine?
No. What's your fight? What's your fight? What are you
So,
gonna start with?
we've got a couple of you UK people in here, right? So I had this conversation
Oh
with
God.
Ash today. Will I be persecuted for heating up my water in the microwave?
Yes.
What? Why?
Get the fuck out.
Why?
Get the fuck
What
out.
what
What's
drove
the
you to
difference?
this insanity? Why would you do this?
What's the difference? I only
No,
want.
there is some
I only
huge.
hold up. Let me state my case. Hold up. Let me state my
Okay,
case.
okay.
I only want 1 cup of tea. That is all I want. I want exactly 1 cup of tea. I already have a cup that holds the exact amount that I want, which is 1 cup. So why would I use a whole other appliance to heat the water when I already have the perfect vessel to contain the amount of water that I want?
This is illegal.
Yeah, it should be.
This is illegal.
It's just a bannable offense.
Yeah, that's
Unbelievable.
Okay, but counter me though. Where am I wrong?
Listen, everything. Okay, firstly, right, the kettle, you know, the object to boil water. All right, the feeling of pouring the kettle water into your cup, right? You know,
It's an essential part of
it's
the tea
very
making.
important when it comes to the tea making biz. Okay, and that's just how it is. All right, you putting it in the microwave is like, oh, it's just. I don't consent to
Blasphemy. It's actual blasphemy. You know?
Do not do that. Don't ever do that in England. If you ever go to the
Occasion,
UK,
and
Oh, wait,
you know
okay,
what?
my
There's
question
no
is-
difference.
Is it okay? When
There's
you
no
put it in the microwave, is it actually faster? Like if it's
Ooh.
faster, then you make it's
Yeah,
faster.
I heat it.
How-
I
how?
pour
It's
one.
literally like takes a minute or two to get your water
Yeah,
hot.
I do it for 2. I do it for 2
Like
minutes
piping
in the
hot?
microwave, and that's
Piping
Yeah,
hot?
like piping hot.
it. Yeah,
Like I've made my water boil in the microwave by putting it in
Yeah.
there for 2 minutes before.
2 minutes.
Oh, see, I don't believe you right now. I need.
Well,
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
almost-
need to try it.
What do you mean?
Then you need to try it.
I don't want to
Because
try
sometimes-
it.
I
It
take my camera into the kitchen
It
so I can show
sounds
you guys
illegal.
the boiling hot water.
It sounds
I'm
illegal.
just saying, whatever tea kettle companies exist in the UK, they're making bank off you guys by selling you a product that you don't need.
Wait, is this like an American thing? Do most Americans or people
think
from that
so.
side of the
I
world
think it is.
really?
I think
Dude,
it's
that's
generally
crazy.
an American thing.
That is crazy.
So you guys just
Kind of
don't
like
use
how we
kettles?
don't, kind of like how we don't have bidets over here, so we all have swamp
Right.
ass.
Well, I don't think the UK has
Yeah.
bidets, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think we.
I don't think the
we
UK
have those.
has the
Really? Are you?
bidets, which
I
is kind of
thought
crazy.
the UK was like
No, like
all
only the
into their
rich.
bidets.
Only the rich.
I don't even know
like-
what a
Only the
bidet
rich.
is. I'm not gonna
Only
lie.
Only like the rich. Like
Only
if you're
the
in like a rich house, like you will have one. Like you'll probably have one. Like
Only the rich. That's so funny. Only the rich get to not have swamp ass.
yeah, exactly. That's literally it. Like any other person that lives anywhere else, best believe they're not gonna have a bidet. Like there's no way. Like I've never had one. I've never had the experience of having one. But at the same
Okay,
time,
so
I
My
don't know.
dad had one when I was younger.
Yeah, well, you know.
just to go back to our original argument, I'm just saying it seems like the kettle thing is really just driven by emotion,
The
Well-
fact that you're saying this
and
is
not and not science. You know, I'm
Yikes.
just saying.
It might be. Honestly, you might be right, but I think there's also the process too, like what Eben was saying, right? Like
Yeah,
there is
like
something special about having a kettle, whether it's electrical or on the stove, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah.
holding that thing and then pouring it slowly
Yeah,
on the tea bag.
exactly.
Sure, you may argue that you can do the same thing with the. He said, Sure, you could do the same thing with the microwave water, but I think that there is something.
There's something
I'm gonna
unique
say
about
the
it.
S word. There's something spiritual, perhaps,
Oh,
about
Oh,
slowly pouring the tea bag. Sorry, slowly pouring the water on the tea bag. Like there's just something. There's
yeah,
a
I
unique
agree.
experience
I
there that
agree
you
to
might
this.
not get through the
You know,
kettle.
like
The
the
microwave
teapot
version.
thing. You know when you like the old-fashioned way of having like a teapot full of tea. You know, like the whole thing where they used to like pour tea out of a teapot into a cup. It's kind of like that, okay? The kettle is really important. It's crucial into this tea making business. It's
Yeah,
like
for sure.
without it,
it
it just doesn't
doesn't.
feel right.
It doesn't sound like it's important. It sounds like you're
Oh,
assigning importance to
no,
it.
no, no.
I
It's very
agree.
much.
But I will say though, right? Um, not all microwaves are created equal, and perhaps
That's
maybe one
true.
of the issues with the microwave method is that you now have to worry about making
Ooh.
sure you put the water in the right container, in the right kind of cup, right? Because
Mm.
not all containers or cups or pieces of whatever can go inside the microwave, right? Maybe there's
Yeah.
some super duper upgraded microwaves these days where you don't have to worry about too much about that. But at least with a kettle, you know you're putting water inside this device that is designed to boil the water. But with the microwave, what if you put water in a cup that just explodes inside the microwave because of
Well,
what
then
it's
you're
made out of?
fucked.
Like that entire step of health and safety is skipped if you just use a kettle.
But I don't have
So
to
that
worry
would be my
about
other.
that because it's not like I'm using a different cup each day. Like I have,
Oh, so you have an
like
assigned
I'm one
cup?
person. I'm one person. Like I only have so many cups to pick from.
Right.
So I'm not gonna pick a cup that I know is gonna melt.
But okay, let's say we're in a world where we're giving somebody a suggestion, right? Let's say you've got this completely naked human being, like not physically naked, but like they're naked when they're naked when it comes to making tea, right? And let's say
Uh-huh.
they're asking you, "Hey, what is the best way to make tea?" And then your options is tell them A, use a
Mm.
microwave, or B, use a kettle. In option A, there is the risk that that person now goes to put the water in the microwave and they end up using an explosive cup and they die. Whereas with the kettle, option kettle,
They die.
nobody dies. You put the
It's
water in
great.
the kettle activates, problem solved, tea is made, everyone's happy.
Okay, all
I
right.
think the
Kettles are
worst
out
thing that
here
happens
saving
from
lives.
microwaving an exploding cup is that
Listen,
It
like
can
you have
happen.
glass in your microwave now. Like you're not gonna
Maybe,
die.
maybe. You know, there's a 1%,
hey,
never
you
forget
never
about the
know what would
1%.
happen. Like people have exploded their microwaves doing dumb shit before, okay? All
True.
right.
People put cats in their microwave. You never know what's gonna happen.
Okay, that's
You know what
kind
I
Use
of
a
mean?
kettle,
crazy.
save a life.
Yeah, kettles do save lives. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there.
Exactly.
But let me tell you one thing though, if any person comes to the UK or even like visits the UK and uses a microwave to boil tea or to make tea,
They will
like
be laughed at.
that's
They
when
will be kicked out.
you will need to be deported back to your country.
Yes. Yeah.
100%, no questions
Deported.
asked. No,
Yeah. First
no
class.
questions
I'm gonna
asked.
First
go.
class.
Okay, I'm gonna visit the UK
Oh
specifically
no.
to microwave my water.
Okay, don't.
Good, good
That is.
luck.
You best believe most people will hate you for that.
Yeah.
Yikes. Jesus Christ, like that's crazy to me. Like that's wild. That's mm-mm. You know, would you do that to the same thing as coffee? Would you do that same thing as coffee?
Oh,
Would
good
you microwave
question.
your
No,
coffee?
because the coffee has to pass through a filter.
Oh. Oh, so it's different now. Oh, so it's okay to
Oh,
have a
It is
coffee
different.
machine.
It's a it's a completely
yeah,
different beverage.
that
It's
is
a different
different. Yeah, it's a different
process.
process. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Completely
That is
different
true.
process.
I
Yeah.
mean, listen, what if
That's apples and oranges.
what if my coffee is instant coffee? What if it's like
Oh well,
the
then you microwave your shit and store it in there.
Oh, okay. Well, 'cause what if I'm not like that privileged and I don't have like a coffee bean machine, that like grounds my fucking beans and then does all that good shit,
I don't. My shit doesn't ground my beans. My beans are pre-ground.
Oh, well, hey, I guess.
I have a follow-up question.
Oh
Do
God,
you
okay.
Hmm.
use a microwave? Like, let's say you're cooking, right? And the
Uh-huh.
cooking involves having
Gee.
a boiling pot of water. Do you
Ooh.
put water in the pot and then put it in the microwave? Like, do you use
No, because
microwave
the pot
water
does
to
not
cook?
fit in the microwave.
Okay, let's say you're cooking something or let's say you have a giant ass microwave or a big enough microwave to put a pot or a medium-sized pot in the microwave. Would you then put the water in the pot in the
Ooh.
microwave?
No, because the pot is made of metal and it's going to destroy my microwave.
But
Oh.
there's some microwaves where it's immune to that metal, right?
Oh, well then hell yeah, stick it in the microwave.
Okay.
I would do it too. I would. Like, if it
Really?
was completely safe, I would do it. Like,
Okay.
it's so much faster.
But
It's so much more convenient.
here's a question to you guys, okay? Then this is gonna be a very controversial question, okay?
Oh, I can't wait.
And I don't, and it's still on the topic of microwaves. Don't worry, okay? Here's the
Uh-oh.
thing: would you ever make a chocolate brownie in the microwave?
Yes.
Make a
I've done
chocolate
it.
brownie.
100%.
Like the cup,
100%.
like mug
No,
brownies
no,
and
no, no, no,
stuff.
no, no,
Yes.
not the mug
I've been
brownies.
making
I'm
mug
talking
They're so
about,
good.
I'm talking
And
about
you make them in the
actual,
microwave.
like I'm talking about actual like chocolate brownie, like I'm talking a big slab of chocolate brownie in the
Okay,
microwave.
so let's dive into that because baking
Whoa.
is a very specific process, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
it depends on the recipe. The recipe has to be specifically meant to go in the microwave or else it will not bake correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
True.
okay.
So
Yes.
if it is a recipe that can be microwaved, then fuck yeah, stick it in the microwave. If not, then
See,
you have
I
to
feel
bake
like
it.
that's a crime. I don't feel comfortable knowing that that sort of
But you
cake.
can't swap them. If it's a recipe for the microwave, then you can't put it in the oven. It's not going to come out right. And if it's a recipe for the oven, you can't put it in the microwave. It's not going to come out right. So you have to follow
Yeah.
the instructions.
I don't
I
know.
completely agree.
I don't know how I feel about microwavable brownies.
And
I
I've had microwavable brownies before. Like, they're good.
Yeah, I mean it makes
Not
sense,
like a
right?
whole
There's
slab of
microwave
it, but like
pizza.
the mug
There's
brownie.
Yeah, okay, but pizza's different, okay? Microwavable
oh, but
pizza doesn't taste
I
bad.
think their point is that there are some foods that are designed to be put in the microwave, right? To like just to make it
True,
the process easier. Like there's
true,
oven pizza and then there's microwave pizza.
true.
Or there's pizza that is suggested to be cooked in the oven as opposed
Mhm,
to suggest
mhm.
to being cooked in the microwave.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
So
but then
I will side with them for now.
for now.
For now.
Oh, we're
It's
slowly pulling Charlie over to the
oh,
microwave people.
oh god.
He-
See,
He's being
I
We're
don't
reeling him
know.
converted.
in.
Reeling
Yeah,
him
conversion has
like some sort
begun.
of like fucking fish in a pond type shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
The
Just
Christ.
look.
lasso has been fastened and we are
Oh
slowly
no.
pulling the rope in.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
No escape for me.
Nope. Definitely not. But I do wonder, like, obviously there are certain foods as well that you can obviously make in the microwave as well as you can make on the hob, and I find that very
Mhm.
fascinating. And
Yeah.
hey, I
I
have
mean,
done both.
if you dive into the nitty gritty, like if there was some like I don't know
Oh yeah.
food specialist nutritionist person, there is probably some tangible difference between like when
Oh,
it
for
comes to
sure.
health and like nutrition between doing it like in the microwave versus doing it like on actual fire or in
I
the
agree
oven or
with that.
whatever.
I do agree with
Mm-hmm.
that.
I
Yeah,
feel like the microwave's a little bit unhealthier apparently due to the waves
probably
and
yeah.
shit like that. But
Yeah.
it's not gonna kill you. I mean, you'll be alright. But
Okay, so here's an interesting thought
oh
though.
god, yeah.
Let's talk about culture though. Do you think that
Mm.
my preference for using the microwave is based on like this American idea of like instant gratification?
Ooh.
I
Is this like a
personally
deep-rooted thing
I
that like
wouldn't
I
go
need
that
to use the
far.
microwave?
I wouldn't go that far. I would argue that like it's most likely probably just a convenience thing. I think there are some cultural things where a
Mhm.
person decides to do certain things because of what you just said, but I don't know if I would attribute microwaving like I don't know
Oh
if I would
yeah.
put microwaving in that bracket.
Right.
But I can
Like
see an argument for it, but I wouldn't.
No,
how deep does the microwaving go? It might be in my DNA, you know.
I mean
Yeah, well, you are
maybe.
a robot,
It's
right? So that would
definitely.
make sense.
Yeah, no, honestly, that would fit really well. Like
Yeah.
definitely. But I don't know. Whatever, however you want to cook your food, however you want to make your tea, even though microwaving your tea is not acceptable in my book, but it's
You gotta
alright.
try it, Evan. I'm just saying,
I
like,
have
it
tried it
can
in the
change
past,
you.
and
Try it once.
it doesn't settle well with my stomach.
Oh, come on.
It's really just
Come
like
I
on.
feel like he's
I'm
lying
sorry, but
now.
listen,
Now you're
if
making
my
stuff
okay,
up.
no. If my wife, okay, I'm gonna put it out there, okay, I'm gonna say it right now. If my wife or my girlfriend were to make me microwavable tea, and there was no excuse, and the kettle's right there, that is it. I'm out.
Damn.
Breakup.
Like, that's
Relationship
it.
over.
Done. Like,
No, but you see, okay, so there's the challenge then. All right,
okay.
your girlfriend needs to make you tea in the microwave without you knowing and see if you can discern the difference.
Oh, I will. I will know the difference. That's the problem. That's the problem. I will know the difference.
Wait, really? But I think their point is that you won't be able to tell the difference, right?
Well, no, but like the
Right.
taste is different though.
That might be true. I
The
think
the,
that
the
actually
milk
might be
goes
true.
funky. The milk goes funky.
Milk?
Oh, you're
Who's
talking about
talking
milk? I thought
about
you were talking
milk?
about water.
Well, I mean, listen, I put a little bit of milk in my tea. Is that a problem? Damn.
You put that in
Oh, no.
after. You put it in after. You don't put the milk in the microwave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because like that'd be fucked.
Yeah, there's no way.
That
That would be
be-
savage right there. That would be a bannable offense
evil,
too.
evil, just done. Oh,
That's
but
almost as bad as putting in your milk before the cereal.
oh no, that's ooh.
No, completely
Okay, but
agree.
then
Okay,
again,
okay.
Who does that?
oh
I have a
Does that? I know
confession.
someone here does that.
god,
Oh
Oh
Here we
no.
go.
oh no.
When,
Oh,
when
no.
I make hot chocolate, I microwave the milk.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but that's
I was gonna
acceptable.
say, I thought you were gonna say you put your milk in before
Okay,
your
but hear me
cereal. And I
out.
was like,
Whoa.
whoa, now we're getting
Hear me
into it.
out. I was
That's rough.
talking to Nearlywise about this, right, the other day, okay? And it's kind of funny, but I realized that technically speaking, okay, maybe this is just from a more of a blind perspective, than an average person perspective. But hear me out. The thing is, when you fill up your cereal, okay, alright, and you fill it to the top, alright, life is good, okay, and you're thinking, great, this is gonna be a good ass like cereal, this is gonna be a good ass meal, and then you start pouring in the milk. The thing about the milk is that it starts pushing the cereal up, which ultimately you're gonna have cereal falling out of the bowl if you're not careful, right? But here's the thing: if you pour the milk in first, then you add the cereal on top, you're good.
Ooh.
You ever thought about that? You ever like?
Okay, I can't say that that's entirely a blind thing though, because
'Cause, like,
as a sighted
imagine-
person, I've had the issue of cereal falling out of my bowl.
And you know
You
what I
do
mean?
cereal
As well.
into milk.
Filling your
Oh
bowl's
no.
too full of cereal.
No, it's the right amount of cereal because I measured it. Like it was perfect until the fucking milk got added. You know, and now I have to like ratio. I don't know. I feel like in some sense, putting the milk before the cereal could be okay. I'm just saying. Just.
But
I
is
just
it
saw
not
somebody
messier?
in my chat does that. Sorry, I just responded to somebody in my
Oh.
chat, and they actually do that, and they are going to be banned in the next 10 minutes. So
That's crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
Bye bye.
Well, yeah, no,
Deleted.
literally, like it's not the worst thing ever, right? Like, please tell
But
me this.
wouldn't it
Wait,
be
you said
messier
what?
though? Because you pour the milk, and then you pour the cereal, and the cereal makes the milk splash.
Ooh, yo, okay, that's.
Yeah, but
Okay,
again,
now we- now we're getting-
okay. I'm gonna put my cape on now, right? This is defense mode. I don't know if you guys ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Right
Oh,
now,
yo,
I'm
that's
activating my
crazy.
cards in defense mode. Okay.
All right, bet.
God.
This is a scenario where it's about the experience.
Ooh.
It's about like there's a magic. There's a magic behind having the cereal. Like you're right, the cereal existing in the bowl does cause the milk to splash, but that therein lies the magic. That is why cereal is fun to eat. It's like the sound, it's the crunch, it's the creation process. If you have the milk there first, and then your cereal is like jumping into the milk like kids jumping into a swimming pool, it's just not. It's not the right way to experience the creation of cereal. That's so I'm gonna stand hard on that argument. Like it's the same. Yes, you're gonna get the same meal at the end of the day, but you lose out on the special creation. There's a special creation that is lost when you do it the opposite way around, I would argue.
So hold on. So you're telling me that I should so that you're telling me that with the whole swimming pool and children idea, you should get a shit ton of
Right.
children in a fucking swimming pool, an empty swimming pool, and then pour water
Yes.
all over them.
True. Yeah. I didn't think about that analogy in detail. I just made it up on the fly. But yes, you do make a good
Okay,
point.
well-
But that analogy aside, I stand by what I said.
Okay, yeah. No, I just wanted to double check.
And
That's
toes.
what you were going for, right?
Yes.
I I will agree that there is something very like nostalgic
Ooh.
of
Right.
like the sound of the cereal falling into the empty bowl.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Ooh.
like something that is
Okay.
very like childhood
Yeah, it's part of the
True,
to
true,
experience.
me.
true.
So yeah. So
But
I do agree with that.
there's one thing though. Have you like heard the popping sounds that the cereal makes when you like pour the milk after?
Oh yeah. Some
Oh
cereal, yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Rice
yeah.
Krispies, right? Rice
Yeah,
Krispies
they
does
go
that.
pop,
Snap,
and it's
crackle,
like
and pop.
I
Mhm.
know, and it's like oh my god. It can make listen. I get excited, alright. I know it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I'm not even a child anymore, and I still get excited when I hear the
And
pop. I'm like hell yeah.
yeah. I
It
don't know,
sounds
maybe I'm
good.
revealing my power level a little bit with this, but I feel like people who
Ooh.
do the cereal first, sorry, milk first and then cereal grapes or peel their apples. It's like
Oh.
your unnecessary extra step that just gives me a sense of like, I don't know, prestigiousness. Is that the right word? Like, not prestigiousness.
Oh my
Like
god.
Um,
there's like a certain poshness, like, oh, look at me, I peel my grapes.
pompous,
Oh,
pompous.
yeah, pompous. Oh, look at me, I peel my apples before I eat them.
Wait, who
That's the
peels?
feeling I
People
get.
peel grapes?
Oh,
Some people peel
Yes.
grapes, yeah.
People peel grapes?
Yep, some
Some
people peel
people
dude,
do.
that
grapes.
sounds wild.
Why?
That's just unacceptable.
Okay, but
Why?
then
That's so
again,
time
but
consuming. Who
then
has time for
some
that?
people peel
Good
fucking
question.
sausages before consuming them with their teeth.
That's a new one. I ain't heard that one.
Listen, some
Wild.
people be doing that. They be like
Ooh,
basically like
buddy.
scraping the the skin of the sausage and then like basically like eating the sausage instead like after. And I'm like, what
I
the
mean, if
fuck?
it's not cooked right and the skin is all like rubbery and mushy and shit, then I could see that. But if it's a
No,
good
like it's
cooked
cooked, like
sausage,
it's cooked right. Like there's no issue with it.
Hmm.
Like that's crazy to me. I could never like. Why just eat the whole sausage? Like just put it in your mouth and just fucking bite down and don't fucking peel it like some sort of fucking banana. Like it's just weird.
okay. Cultural thing here for a minute though.
Okay.
So, have you guys ever eaten Buddha?
Huh? Buddha?
What?
It's a Louisiana thing.
Louisiana thing?
So
I've never even
No.
heard of
it's
it.
a Cajun thing. Okay, so
Oh.
Okay.
basically, Buddha is similar in shape to a sausage. So it's
Mhm.
like a casing that
Ooh.
is stuffed with rice and meat and seasonings.
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay.
But if you don't cook it correctly, the casing stays very mushy and it's like very
Oh.
hard to chew.
Okay. Yeah. No.
So depending on what kind of Buddha I have, if the casing is mushy, then
Mhm.
I will just eat the filling out of the Buddha. But if it's like crisp and snappy, then I will eat the casing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, see, I feel like I don't know anyone who like peels anything like unnecessarily. It just feels
Yeah.
weird. It just like there's no
Yeah.
need. You don't need to do it.
Like there are some things where there is a bit of wiggle room. Like for the longest time, like this might open a conversation too. For the
Uh
longest time,
huh.
I eat kiwis with the skin on, and I've done that for my whole life.
Oh no.
I had never met anyone that doesn't do that. And then I met
No.
somebody. I bought a kiwi, and I'm about to bite into it. They're like, "No, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm about to eat my kiwi. Thank you very much." They're like, "No, you need to peel it because of there's some chemicals and dangerous." I'm like, "No, I don't think so. I mean, there are chemicals, but not all chemicals are like bad,
Yeah,
you
like
know."
it's fine.
Like, but I've since then met enough people that peel their kiwis for me to realize, okay, peeling the kiwis versus not peeling the kiwi is like a thing. Like there's two
Yeah, yeah.
sides, and some people are just on one side.
What's the
But
big
grapes and apples, nah.
no, like what's the big orange called? Like the tangerines, like you know when you like cut tangerines like and you like suck on the like each individual like segment and then
Yeah.
is it
Oh
just
yeah,
Yeah.
me
yeah,
like I eat that whole shit like the whole shit up afterwards, including the
yeah.
skin.
I eat it too.
I'm like, yo, let me
What?
Oh
No, you
yeah.
eat the tangerine skin. You're
oh yeah,
lying.
like
No,
one
no,
time
not the peel, not the peel, but like the little membrane that's around the segments.
Yeah, yeah, you can eat that. You can't eat the skin though. Are you saying skin or the membrane? Which one
like you know
in response
oh
to
fuck
eating?
like basically like you know like the bit okay this is getting
Self-report,
complicated
self-report. Wait, what? What is happening?
the bit
Skin eater over
no
here. Actual
listen
lunatic,
no
mutant.
because you cut the fucking tangerine. I'm pretty sure it's a tangerine like the ones that are like huge like big
I hope it's
fucking
a
Grapefruit.
tangerine and not an orange.
yeah
Because the orange would be
no
worse.
orange
Tangerines
no
are like the little oranges.
Is
are
it a
they
grapefruit?
No, no. There's an orange that is like big, but it's not orange. Like it's not like one of those. It's not called an
Maybe it's
orange.
just a jumbo
I don't
tangerine. I
fucking
don't
know,
know.
dude. It's like fucking. I don't remember which one it is because I
An
always
an
get
Is
apex
confused.
it bitter?
tangerine. Let's call it that.
Is it what, Fox?
Is it bitter? Does
I
it
don't,
taste bitter?
dude. It's been a
Grapefruits are
while.
bitter.
Just Google it. Google it.
I don't
Google
fucking
it.
know.
Maybe.
I don't know what it's called, okay? But okay, look, whatever is,
Okay.
whether it be like a huge ass orange, okay? You know when you like cut it.
Anything in the orange family, the skin must not be consumed. Okay, so whatever you're doing, something's not
Oh.
right.
Look, all I'm
Whatever you're
saying is
doing
I
is
used to
doing
do
something
this a
wrong.
lot, okay? I used to when I was like cutting big ass oranges.